Welcome to my tarot channel. So, all right, I'm gonna make sure this is nice and focused. My name is Rayne, and I am an intuitive tarot reader, singer-songwriter, and independent documentary filmmaker, amongst all sorts of other fun things that I like to do. We will use that. And so if you're new to my channel, I am just starting to build my channel, really. I've been having trouble getting live streams and all sorts of Mercury retrograde, technology difficulties. We'll just put it that way. I've been practicing tarot for 22 years now. I only deal with the light energies, and I'm surrounded by all these cards here, and I feel like I'm just kind of feeling it. I'm feeling it out, you know. It's been really beautiful. What is today? So I'm going to do this for tomorrow, for the energies for tomorrow, which I think is the 25th. Tomorrow's the 25th of July. Holy moly, the time is flying by. And in some aspects of my life, the time seems to be just absolutely standing still and moving very sluggishly. So I think it's all about perspective. Gosh. I'm feeling a lot of things at this moment. There's a lot of anxiousness as I sit here and drink my coffee. Things are shifting. We're moving out of Cancer season into Leo, and Leo is very heart driven. And so instead of being in our feels as much, being really emotionally focused, I think we're going to be more heart focused, and it's going to be more outward. I don't think I like the lighting in here. I'm going with it. All right. So I am going to start off with a card from the Divine Feminine. I feel like every time I draw cards from this deck, they're very potent. They're very, very potent. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and clear the energies, and I'm going to say my prayer and just start things out. Look at that. Here, I'll use my little crystal here. Look at that cute little thing. It's a little angel. So I ask my angels and my guides to be present during this reading, to help the messages come through that need to come through for the collective. I ask that I am a clear conduit of the messages. Allow me to interpret these messages clearly. And I will say this, it is a general reading, so you will know if it resonates with you. And I like to tell people to take with you what resonates and leave the rest, and know that the things that resonate are for you, and that perhaps if not everything's going to resonate, because it might be somebody else's message. If you want to contact me directly, I will leave a link below to my email. I also have a bunch of different readings available on my Etsy page. And I post to Instagram and Facebook and all that fun stuff as well. But I'm going to just kind of get into the reading. It's raining outside. Oh, it smells so good. What is the message that the collective needs to know? I ask that a clear message come through for the collective. Something that we need to hear, that will add clarity to our lives, help for the greater good of everyone. Okay, 2 cards wanted to come out. We have Diana and Hedwina. Whoa, Hedwina. So Diana is the queen of the wilderness. The queen of the wilderness. Tap into your wildness. I'm trying to get it to focus right here. I want you to see how beautiful she is. Of the wilderness, huh? Yeah. I'm getting the feeling that nature is calling. Nature. It grounds us. Queen of the wilderness. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. There's that Leo energy, that heart-driven energy right there. If you're trying to communicate with someone, make sure it's coming from a space of love and understanding. I think there's a lot of, it's Mercury retrograde. Lots of miscommunications. It's easy to do so during this time. But communicate from a place of that raw, wild, loving self, okay? And Hedwina, the high priestess. I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. Again, love theme. Just want you to see that. It's powerful imagery, really. There, it's focusing. Oh, she's gorgeous. Diana and Edwina. So I do believe that what is calling, this is calling for us to definitely be in touch with our feelings. Diana's holding a bow in her hand, and she has arrows on her back. She's illuminated. They're always illuminated, all of these divine feminine entities. But we're talking about the frequency and the language of love, having to do with the natural world and our natural selves. I'm one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. This is talking about being in touch with your true intentions. I feel like through this Cancer season, we've had a lot of opportunities to dive deep into our feelings. It has called for us to do that. And so we've been processing all these things, right? But now that we're shifting over into from our emotional self into our heart self, which they are very closely tied, okay? I feel like communications are going to be stirred up, especially with people you need to tie things up with. That's Mercury retrograde right there. But like, yeah, tying things up, putting things to rest, putting things to bed, allowing yourself to just really feel. I noticed that Diana is not pointing her bow and arrow. Now is a time of contemplation in the realms of love. Figure out what it is that you do want to aim your arrow at. I do. I don't know where this is a message for somebody. Figure it out, and then pull that bow and arrow out and shoot for it. But right now she's not shooting. She's not aiming at anything. She's just standing there in her power. And so maybe the communication or the aiming, yeah, be ready very soon, probably within the next couple of weeks. That's when you're going to really, really be asked to shoot your arrow. All right, so I'm gonna get into some tarot cards here. I'm feeling it. I'm sipping this coffee, and I didn't have any cream, so I used coconut oil, and it's quite lovely, but it's very, very oily. But it's good. All right, ask my angels to clear the energy from this deck. Allow the messages to come through clearly, and allow me to be a conduit for the messages. Ooh, I'm starting to get some feelings here. They're very heartfelt, okay? Wow, okay. I saw an ocean and the sun setting. I feel that the tides are changing in your favor. Calmness. I see calmness in the ocean. Deep water feelings, yes. But the sun is shining. And so that's definitely, we're moving from Cancer into Leo. That's what that vision was. All right. I almost feel like smoking a little marijuana, but I'm going to forgo. The last time I smoked while I was doing a reading, I was all into the reading, take a hit of marijuana, and suddenly I was just like, I don't know, a little space. We'll just say I was a little spacey. I'm burning some Palo Santo. I think that's how you say it. But it's clearing the energy, clearing the air. We want only lightness to come in here. And there's a bunch of light in here. I can feel it. let's just get into this reading. What is the message that the collective needs to hear right now? I feel like I want to scooch over a little bit. Scooch. My head's cut off in the shot. I didn't fully set up my shot properly. I really apologize. If you go back and look at some of my more recent uploads that were live streams, they're really actually hilarious because the lagging is so ridiculous. Like, you could see me clearly and you could hear me clearly, but there are a lot of lags. It was making me laugh. It was making me laugh actually quite a bit. What is the message that the collective needs to hear? What is the message that we need to hear for right now for July 25th? So since time is relative, and I didn't say this, but it is true. Time is relative. So if you click on this a year from now and it resonates, then so be it. Okay, I was told to read reversals. 5 of Pentacles reversed, coming out of that feeling of being left out in the cold. This is so weird. These are the same cards I pulled last night for someone else. All right, 8 of Cups, moving away from things that are no longer serving you, moving into the new cycles. No way. We do not need that many cards. Moving into the next cycle and phase, leaving behind those things that are not fulfilling. If they're not fulfilling, leave them behind. You know, life is short. Focus on the things that are fulfilling to you and what you are working on in your personal journey on this planet at this time. Okay. 7 of Cups, reversed. Lots of options have been available. I feel like you've kind of been weeding through your options, but things have been falling away. Your options are becoming less because you're actually to that point where you're going to make a choice as to which cup you're choosing. Choose wisely. We've got the, and I will show you some of these cards, by the way. I'm just kind of pulling them first. And then we've got the, he's the Knight. Is he the Knight? He's the Knight of Swords. He's not even, is that really a knight? It's got to be. Here, I'll show you. So he's not on a horse. Usually the Knight of Swords is on a horse. So I tend to think that this is probably the Page. See that? Let's see the Knight symbol down there. He's coming in, and he's coming in pretty strong with a message. I feel like this is communication coming in about this choice that's being made. Now, that did come out upside down. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles reversed. So that is the card of being completely fulfilled in the physical world, coming to the end of a cycle. Okay, so there is something that is completely ended, but there's still some strings attached, I feel like, that you need to wrap up so that you can move on. Does that make sense? All right, so we've got this 5 of Pentacles, and it was reversed. They feel left out in the cold, you know, they're right here by the church, and they could just walk inside, but they choose to be outside, and they feel like they're being left out. But you're coming out of that energy. And the reason why you're coming out of that energy is because you've taken the power back. These cups here that they weren't serving you. They're not fulfilling. And so you're going into that next phase. I mean, like he's walking toward the mountains, but it's illuminated. It's all divine. This is meant to be. Then we have the 7 of Cups reversed. See that? So that's all he has all these options. They're emotional options. You know, there's things that could be fulfilling or not fulfilling. See, some things are like a snake, a person, you know, jewels. There's all kinds of things, but it was reversed. So I feel like some of the options are lessening because you're making a decision. Some things are falling away. Some things are ending, and you're able to make a clearer choice. But right now, I feel like you are making that choice. We have this guy, which I think is the Page, but he is the Page of Wands, and he comes in with his sword. He's clear. is going to be very clear and concise, and it has to do with this choice that's being made. The Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is all about abundance and fulfillment in the physical world. And it was upside down. And I feel like that there's something in the physical world that's not, it's just not enough. You need more than what is being provided or what you're providing, or there's something it's lacking in something. Okay. And maybe this message will help out. And I feel like, and also a 10 is the completion. So I feel like also there's, for some of you, it's going to be like strings attached to things in the physical world that you're needing to release and let go of. All right, so I'm going to pause this. All right, we're going to resume. I'm going to pull a few more cards. My kitty cat decided to come and visit me. Hi, kitty. Lazari. She's pretty. I'm going to pull a few more cards and we're going to get some more information about what's going on. Just want a few more cards. Help clarify the story that's going on here. Yeah, some loose ends are needing to be tied up. A decision is being made, but it's going to be based on this communication that is coming in. I'm glad to see there's a progression, a positive progression from this really sad, isolated energy, and yeah, going to something that's more emotionally fulfilling for you. It's just, it's necessary. And the time is coming up. Yep. The ending. The complete ending of something. The complete, see, it's another 10. So it's a 10 and a 10. Something is completely ending. One more card, please. And then I'm going to pull from a different deck. One more card, please. One more card. That's the message that we need. Oh, 2 more cards, huh? Okay. Well, it's good news. We got Judgment and the Lovers. So, Judgment is all about things coming to the light. Things that have been, like, you know, secrets being revealed, but things that, parts of us that maybe have been hidden. When I do my hands like this, it seems to focus a little better. But yeah, see, it's the angel sounds his horn, and the dead rise from the grave. These are things that maybe are hidden, coming to the light. And then the Lovers card, which could be a romantic relationship, and it also could be Gemini energy. But no, I see that there is this, yeah, making the right choice, tying things up, ending something, definitely. But I see the Lovers in the end. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna grab another tarot deck, and we're gonna see what comes up. I'm gonna use the Healing Light Tarot. Gorgeous, gorgeous deck. All right. Ask my angels to clear the energy from this deck. Allow the messages to come through that need to come through, so that we are able to have clarity. For the collective. And we want some information on top of the story that just came out here. July 25th. Yeah. I get these impulses about how to shuffle. Sometimes I shuffle different. I shuffle in different ways. All right, what's the message that needs to come out for the collective? Help us to have clarity with our situations. All right, I was told not to read any reversals with this deck. Okay, the Page of Pentacles. He comes in offering. So this is a physical offer. This is someone offering to you in the physical world. You see that? He wants to. Here, there we go. The Page of Pentacles. I love the way he comes in offering that pentacle. It's so beautiful. There's an offer coming in. It could be the offer of a new job. It could be the offer of something. It could be anything in the physical world that's being given. But we know that there's a message already coming in. But there's also something in the physical being offered. Then we have the Empress. And she is very abundant. This is the pregnancy card. It's also very abundant. And She is just full. She's super full. And I'm going to pull one more card from this. Just one more. And then we're going to wrap it up. Yeah, she's super abundant. One more card, please. One more card. And the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so this is being, being pretty fulfilled in the physical. She's created her garden. She's created her space. She's created her own wealth. And she is able to sit back in that reality and relax and just enjoy what she has created. He. Being totally fulfilled. But yeah, there's something new being offered here. Completely new. I love that. I love that. Well, I'm going to wrap it up because I have someone coming over, and I will, I'm going to do some more readings, perhaps a little later. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing and liking the video and all of that. It helps other people to be able to see it. If you are interested in a personal reading from me, get a hold of me, and I'll put the information in the description box below. All right. Be blessed, be well, and I'm sending lots of good energy and love and light during this time. Bless.